Matthew, the 21st chapter, starting at the first verse, it reads, as they approached Jerusalem and came to Bethpage on the Mount of Olives, Jesus sent 2 disciples, saying to them, go to the village ahead of you, and at once you will find a donkey tied there, with her coat by her. Untie them and bring them to me. If anyone says anything to you, say that the Lord needs them, and he will send them right away. This took place to fulfill what was spoken through the prophets. Say to daughter Zion, see, your king comes to you, gentle and riding on a donkey, and a coat the foal. Understanding that today is Palm Sunday. The thing I love most about this story is his method of transportation.
Amen. Amen.
That is my favorite part of this story, is his method of transportation.
All right.
So today I just want to let you know what every jackass should know.
All right.
I want to let you know what every jackass should know. And I know we get upset about that term, jackass. But I don't think we really understand sometimes what a jackass is.
Come on now, say it.
A stubborn animal.
Yes, we do.
An animal that's not too bright. An animal that's not that attractive.
Right.
And me and Bishop were talking about the donkey the other day, and you know, a lot of people hold the donkey in a low regard. But the thing about it, the donkey back in the day, it wasn't necessarily the worst animal. It wasn't in comparison to a rat or a mouse or a snake, but it wasn't nowhere near a horse, a Clydesdale, you know, anything in that family. But I want you to understand what the jackass was a working class animal.
Amen.
The jackass was an animal that was really used to accomplish a task.
That's right. Yes, it was.
And the funny thing about that, how do I see us as jackasses? Well, you know, it's so funny. Let's look at society for a minute. You see commercials about the poorest of the poor. You can feed them for how much? For 25 cents a day. I'm still hoping I can find that restaurant. But you can feed them for 25 cents a day. You see them with the flies on them. So they get all this special attention because they just dirt poor and we want to help them. And then on the other end, you got the richest of the rich. You got the Oprahs, you got the Bill Gates, you got all these people. And these are the ones that get all the attention because these are the folk that we want to be like. And it's funny, you know, we'll give the poorest of the poor some help. Strangely enough, we give the richest of the rich help as if they need it. But who really struggled? That middle class.
That's right.
Us, that we don't get much talking about.
Amen.
Those of us who made $5 too much to get food stamps.
Come on, come on.
Still trying to figure out how that $5 gonna really contribute to the groceries.
Amen.
But you made $5 too much to get food stamps. You made $1,000 too much to get that grant for college. What Michael Jackson say, too high to get over, too low to get under, just stuck in the middle. And that jackass was kind of there. It wasn't as bad as this, so nobody paid it any attention. It wasn't as pretty as that, so nobody paid it any attention. Don't you ever feel like ain't nobody paying you no attention?
Jesus.
Don't you sometimes feel like that jackass? You know, because that's when somebody act like a jackass, when somebody do something like a jackass, oh, you just a jackass, and you stop paying them attention. And sometimes in this life, you feel like you that jackass.
My Lord.
You feel like you that jackass. But understand this, that jackass was important enough for Jesus to make his way. Although everybody else looked at it, that's why they said you'll see it tied up there. You know, when nobody, and they said if anybody asked about it, just say the Lord got me. Now somebody's horse, they might have tried to chase him. They might have tried to, because that's my prized possession. That's my show enough method of transportation. That's that horse I bought that make me look like I'm this. That's that horse that make me look out like I'm that. So they couldn't have just went and got the horse because it would have been too much trouble. It would have been too much of a thing. And nobody else, but the mouse and all that, when everybody would be like, oh, you imposing on that poor mouse. But that jackass, oh, it's just a jackass, no baby.
Come on now, say that.
And that's how people treat you. Oh, that's just Grayson, no biggie.
All right.
That's just Walker, no biggie.
Jesus.
But God looked at Grayson and said, that's my method of transportation.
Hallelujah.
God looked at Walker and said, that's my method of
Come
transportation.
on now.
When it was time to really get down to business, as we get ready to approach this Easter holiday, when it was really time to get down to the get down, as they say, and do what he came to do after he done healed the sick and raised the dead, after when it was getting ready to get time to do that, now I need to make an entrance.
Yeah.
Now I need to come in and show enough, make it known. And you know, interest sometimes can tell you a lot about a person.
Yes, it can.
You know, a good interest got theme music. You come in that good car, and you come in with that good beat, and you come in with your good clothes on, and you come in fashionably late, as they say, and you make sure that all eyes are on you. Because you want folk to know what time it is. So when I come in my good suit, with my brim hat and my cane, and my lady on my side, when I come in with all that, you got to know, oh, he's somebody, he gonna run this. So when God came in on a jackass, he let you know what time it is. I come to save that which is lost. I come to set the captive free. I came for the one that nobody else is playing. That's why it was a triumphal entry. He came in letting you know what time it is. Those of you who ain't nobody else paying attention to, you too dumb for the low folk, but you ain't smart enough for the Pharisees. All those who everybody else doesn't look at, all those who done treated you like outcasts, all those who just left you out there in the middle of darkness. I come that you might have life and have it more abundant. So I came in on a jackass.
Yeah.
Nothing special about it. Nothing too bad, nothing too good.
Jesus.
See, those of us who is, we feel like I don't act the same as they do. So I must not got what they got. But I don't fit in over here because I'm not as big of a hell raised as them.
Come on now.
See, everybody want to help the dope boy. Preachers love to go out there and help the dope boys and the crack addicts. They want to help them that they think they can get the most glory out of. Look at where they work, and God used me to bring them this point. Everybody want to work on them. Everybody want to work on the rich folk. Oh, God used me to talk to this man with all this money. Oh, but those of us who only got $10 or $15 get left out.
Jesus.
But see, let me explain this to you. This is why you got left out. Because God wanted to ride in on you.
All right now. All right.
That's why I got you out there, because I want to ride in on you. I want to bring attention to you. We still talking about this jackass years later because it was a method of transportation for Jesus. So I hear God say, if you just sit back and wait on me to ride in on you. Because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. So if I ride in on you, bless you, Lord. And see, when you sit on a donkey, that means all the weight of the person is on that back. God said, my yoke is easy and my burden is light. So if you let me just sit down on you, let everything I got in me sit down in you. Because I not only do I want to bless you, but I want to bless folk through you. So let me ride in on you so I can spread my joy. Let me ride in on you so I can spread my peace. So never feel bad, oh jackass. Just understand that you are God's method of transportation. God is using you to ride into the city and cry out to a God. God is using you to ride into the highways and the hedges. God is using you to ride into church. God is using you to ride into somebody's life. God is using you, oh jackass. So this is what everything. This is what every jackass should know. Every jackass should know that you've been called according to his purpose.